So, I mean, I guess we can go to one of the big news things since it is kind of Toy Box related, right? Talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 release.
Yes.
So, I think I'll share my screen. Oh, you already got it up, Sean?
Yeah.
No, that's right. If you got it, you got it. That's fine. I had it up, but that's cool.
Right. Now is Nintendo gonna kill us for showing this?
Well, that's to put on mute. I mean, every other Nintendo YouTuber has posted this and talked about it left and right, but like,
we're gonna get knocked down. They're gonna knock us down.
Well, if they knock us down, they knock us down.
Well, so. I'm gonna pause it.
Well, I mean, leave it to see the growth. Like, so you're looking at probably a good, 40% to 50% bigger screen just on the size alone and just the screen size.
So beautiful.
So I love that they've added a USB-C ports to the top and bottom.
Thank you.
They've added everything to the top and bottom. They've added volume buttons, power buttons. The kickstand is amazing.
I love that kickstand. It looks really good.
I love that it's magnetic interlocking.
Is it magnetic interlocking?
It's magnetic interlocking. That's why, like in the trailer, you'll hear the click.
Yeah,
it's magnetic interlocking, and then it's also got this thing. It's probably going to.
So the Joy-Cons actually are going to work better as controllers separately. Because the Switch, it was stupid when you'd be like, "Here, play this," and you're holding this little.
It's such
like,
tiny. I know. We had these little plastic inserts. You put them in because
tell me you're a kid's toy without telling me you're a fucking kid's toy. God.
Yeah,
right. What am I supposed to do with this? Like,
fucking hated it.
I'm like, and I have I'm a smaller on the scale of sizes of men. So Sean, your hands are like, you're like, how the fuck?
It was so annoying. I just be like, ew. So
well, that's why we had pro controllers too.
Yeah,
Pacino, I was gonna go there. There's an infrared sensor on the bottom there, and that's it teased here that it's gonna be able to be utilized like a mouse. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, for certain games, if you're playing certain games and you might have to use that, I could see for some of them.
It just looks so much more sleeker, just beautiful. This is a day.
You know what they did? It looks like a lot of like the Steam Deck came out. A lot of these new handhelds are coming out that are bigger screens. The big problem with a lot of these other handhelds is that the battery life is shit, and it's the OS, right? Like the Steam Deck uses Linux. Which is good if you're like into computers and shit, but like if you're just like a casual gamer, it can be a little bit daunting sometimes with those.
Yeah.
The Switch 2 is more of like entry level into that, so you're getting the nice specs of a Steam Deck without having to learn all the ins and outs of it.
Right, and it's still cartridge based, which I'm so happy they didn't go digital. I mean, I'm sure they'll have a digital version.
Oh, you'll have it. You'll definitely have digital.
But Nintendo prides themselves on the cartridge, and I love that it's backwards compatible. And here, Mario Kart 9.
Thank you.
So,
and I saw on another post that they counted the spots, and it's 24 for Mario Kart.
24.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
There are 24 players.
24 players. God damn!
You can see it right there where they're all all the little boxes there because that's where they would all
line up to
start
race.
Off.
Yeah. Could you imagine 24 player co-op online? Like the first comment was like, imagine being in 17th place or being in first place and catching a fucking blue shell and being in 17th. Like, God.
Or you know how that one person's always in last place and then they get the special bullet change and they just barrel through everyone. Like, imagine if you're in last place, but you're really close to everyone and you bullet through them and just destroy everyone.
It's beautiful. Love
it. A lot of fun.
This is a day one pickup, Yellow.
Huh?
This is a day one pickup for me. I'm pre-ordering this.
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order this.
What's the price range outside? Did they already say the price range?
They didn't say April. What is April? If you keep going, I think it's April 2nd.
I thought it was like $3.99. I heard it was
direct. No, I bet you it's gonna be closer to $4. I'm gonna predict $4.49 for this thing because it's bigger. It's basically like a PS4 Pro almost as a portable console, but can be docked. Again, this is what I really like, that the old Switch games, are backwards compatible.
Yeah.
So I think that's
who plays physical media anyway.
I do. I have
You're
at
the
least.
last man on earth.
I am not the last man on earth. There is a whole bunch of people that do. I love that it plays it. Jeremy said there might be a Mario Kart bundle for $500. I could do that. I could see that. If it's $4.99 and comes with Mario Kart, I'm okay.
Yeah, they always trying to bundle shit though, man. Can't have this shit by itself.
$4.99, and it might be because of upcoming tariffs. It might be. I mean, who knows? I mean, I'm gonna put a prediction out there for $4.49. That's where I think the sweet spot for it would be, especially because it still needs that younger audience to sell the 100 million copies like the Switch did.
But it's also using older tech still, so it may be it may be even cheaper, is what I'm saying. Like might be able to drive the price down because it is using, like you said, PS4 Pro. It's still a great machine, but in the age of PS5 Pro, that's old tech is cheaper to get and cheaper to replicate. So
my man, Jeremy, my man. Exactly. I like to own my cartridges. I like to own my games.
I'm not mad at y'all.
If I had a GameStop near me, I would still own all my discs because I love trading shit in, but I don't have that option.
Do they even take trading?
Game? Yeah. They do, but they'll give you 5 cents. But yeah. I mean, you know what they do usually when you trade in, like if it's when you're buying that system to upgrade, they usually do give you like a bonus. So we'll see.
Yeah, Lino did. Pacino. Lino bought that PS5 handheld. He likes it.
It's not
but he plays it from his at his house, but his PlayStation has to be on. And
it fucking sucks.
You got to tether it.
That thing is not. Yeah,
and
it's not
I've seen him play it. I've seen him play it at work, and it's cool, but you can only play it for 2. You're at work, fool. Fucking, you can't play that shit.
No,
put it away. When you can play your PlayStation when you're fucking at home.
This thing is the same way. This thing right here, same way. I can play Xbox, but my Xbox got to be on.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that from my iPad or from wherever. I can play with a Bluetooth controller, and play it from anywhere. But like you said, the Xbox has to be on, has to be online, and then whoever's sitting in the room, if the TV's on, is just watching what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then the fucking games fucking suck. The games
on with lag, and you're dealing with the network, and
it's just bullshit.
Yeah, and so there's rumors for the games coming out, because Nintendo's had a hard time with third-party support, especially with some of the bigger titles, and even the Switch, when the Switch was initially released, because of the failure of the Wii U. They didn't get a lot of support, right? They didn't get a lot of that third-party support, especially on launch. And here it looks like there's rumors that we're going to be getting some big Xbox IPs, Assassin's Creeds, a lot of these games that we haven't seen on a Nintendo system yet.
That'd be good. That would get a lot more people in, so because a lot of the problems with Nintendo is Nintendo always for us we get the Nintendo after, because we can play we can play. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you have to only be playing Nintendo games with a Nintendo. You can't play anything else. It's only that kind, right? It's only Nintendo kinds of games, which is great if you're a Nintendo fan.
Which
right, but PlayStation and Xbox, you can play Nintendo style games on there and whatever else you want.
Yeah, but they're not as good. The Nintendo style games on those systems
true. They're not as good.
The only one that's come close has been Astrobot.
I guess you're talking. Okay, so the Nintendo style games, yes, you're right, aren't as good.
I think that's the thing. Because even party games, and even we're talking about Mario Kart, right? If you go to a racing game, if you want to play a racing game with friends, you go on Mario Kart. You're gonna have more fun playing Mario Kart than probably any other racing game.
I agree.
Split Second was pretty fun. Split
It was fun, but it's not Mario Kart.
Split second was fucking Split second was really.
I agree.
You can make like fucking shit blow up and like fuck everybody up, dude.
I'm so upset that they didn't fucking go beyond that game. They should have been like part 2, 3, 4. Yo, could you imagine?
Remember when we started getting good and like I was like, I can activate a fucking tornado. Check this out. Bam. That game was fucking tough, dude.
Remember the airplane? Remember the airplane that comes down to the sea? You just like, oh shit.
Or that boat you could like knock off the things and the boat would come crashing onto the
fucking beautiful, man. Oh my god.
It wasn't Mario Kart, but it was really good. It was really good.
Really good. Yeah.
But Mario Kart, I think, is the best kind of, I guess you would say, kart racing game. You know, that's because that's a style of racer. You know, you can't put Mario Kart up there with like Gran Turismo. You know, it's two different styles.
Well, right, but that you're not crashing into people, you're not throwing shit at people, and you know, so it's a different type. But it's like it's a party game, right? Like that to me is like a lot more fun than us racing multiple races in Gran Turismo, like against each other, right? Mm-hmm. Like we could do that a handful of times, and then it's like, all right, I'm done with Gran Turismo. But we could play several rounds of Mario Kart and continue to go on, like, and just change the board. No, I'm just saying Gran Turismo style in general, right?
Right, but that again, it's everybody has their own. Some people do not like Mario Kart.
But I agree. I'm sure they're not. I'm sure there are, but you know, but there's also rumors that Gears of War, Halo, these games are going to be ported to the Switch too.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. I guess it's so what?
I'm just saying, you want to play it on the go. If people
true,
like
I guess that is. I guess
go, right. Like,
I guess if the Switch is more of the on the go option, then
yeah. Well, I mean, it's multi-purpose, right? Because you could dock it. You're going to get better frame rates, better graphics docking, but you can also then play it on the go on a, I don't know how big that screen is going to be, 8 inches, 9 inches. Let's just say 9-inch screen. Thinking about some of the Steam Decks out there, so a 9-inch, with no bezel screen, I think that's pretty damn good. Especially if you're looking at some of those bigger IP games. You're looking at the from PlayStation, the latest Final Fantasy games that were released, the remakes and stuff like that. Like, yeah, and I think what it does for Microsoft and Sony is there is an entire market that is solely Nintendo based, right? So they can sell these games again that are now free on Game Pass and stuff like that. They can package them on a cart and sell them for $50, and they're going to make money. So it's a win-win for everyone. The Nintendo fans who because not everyone can get every system. The fact that us three have every damn system, that's not the norm. Most people stick with one system, maybe two.
Well, I don't have a PS5. I don't have a PS5.
Oh, I thought
you need to get one. You need to get one.
I thought you were getting one. That's probably okay. So we don't,
I'm in no rush to get a PS5. I'm not like,
I gotta play this. I could be playing stuff with you, Sean. If you had a PS5, we would still be playing Helldivers. They released a whole new enemy, new planets, new weapons, new all this stuff, and like, there's no one to play with.
Maybe I'll kick in and get a PS5 this year, I guess.
Helldivers.
Maybe I'll start playing Helldivers now that Alex has it. So,
Oh, I love that game.
LOU is not playing no damn Helldivers.
It's easy. It's easy.
Probably not.
It's an easy shooter. It's good.
Because I don't like shooters. I'll play Final Fantasy 1 through 6 on the Switch.
But Sniper Elite's almost out, Sean.
He was 24, I think, or something like that.
And
it's free.
And it's free. Free.
Yo, keep giving us free games. I appreciate that. Shit. Oh, Helldivers 2 is coming out this year. That's when I'll probably kick in and get a new one then.
I thought that's what I was been playing was Helldivers 2. Maybe I'm tripping.
I don't know. Oh, do you have a Sega Saturn?
Of course I do, James. I talked about it a couple weeks ago that I got the Sega Saru which is a multi-cart for the Sega Saturn, and it's been amazing. I've been playing Mega Man 8. It's a Mega Man game I have never played. It's really hard, but it's been a lot of fun on the Sega Saturn. So I do have one, and I love my Saturn. So well, I love every retro system. Right. I need to get. There's a few more I have to pick up. I have to get just to have, like an Atari Jaguar. No need to get it. I'm not in a rush.
Do you have a Commodore 64 yet?
No, because I've always hated the Commodore 64.
Yeah, but who cares? It's not about whether you like it. You love the Atari Jaguar. I mean, that's a cool. It's a cool box, but
yeah, no, I probably will end up getting one. I mean, I have two Atari 2600s.
Maybe I'm high. I don't know. I know I am. So I could be wrong.
So, but yeah, the Switch coming out, I'm excited because that means we're gonna get some sequels to games that I've been looking forward to. Mario Odyssey 2 has got a good chance. I know the new Metroid game is supposed to come out on the Switch, but my guess is they're gonna flip that, and it's gonna be kind of a multi-release. Maybe you'll get a better graphics on the Switch 2 with it. Still play on the Switch, but I'm looking forward to the new Metroid game, and we'll see. So April 2nd, once that Nintendo Direct launches, my guess is they'll tell us the price. They'll tell us the release date. I'm going to guess a release in June for the system. And again, I'm going $449. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. I love Nintendo. So.